Hi, it's Sue and Yvonne back from Mindstrong Global. This is our second video in our 3-video series. I'm talking about how our past issues can sabotage our business and our relationships. And so in this video, we're talking particularly around our frustration with and judgment of other people because they don't do things the way we do them and when they don't work as hard as we do.
Okay, so I work with lots of business owners and leaders, and this is a very common experience. And because we're talking about high achievers who do a lot to be seen and generate business and generate marketing and profile so that they're well known. And what happens is this frustration comes in, but it takes a while to actually notice it. It gets noticed when, for example, it feels like team isn't turning up the way they need to, because I'm going away and learning all of these skills, and I could be going to business accelerators, and I could be putting effort into learning marketing and effort into learning lots of things, and then expect that the team can get it done. But what happens is I feel like they're not showing up, and so then I start to feel frustrated, and I can go to them, but they may also not know what's going on because I'm off doing all this other stuff to build the business profile, but am not really communicating that 100% well. So there's
Because you haven't learned how to communicate your needs, really. That's the problem.
So it's not about me being defective because I don't know how to communicate. Usually we're talking these high achieving business owners are brilliant at communicating about the thing they run their business for. So if you're a business coach, or if you run, and it could be a variety of professions, it could be accounting, it could be real estate, it could be, doctors, it's that you're brilliant at the actual task, at the profession, the technique, the skill. But when it comes to how do I communicate what's needed, I feel frustrated with the other people in my team because I've got so many things I've got to do to keep this business going, and I feel like they should be able to do all the stuff that I need them to do because I'm off doing all this other stuff, right? So that is usually how the business owner starts to notice it.
So what's really important in this example is that you don't focus on the team and think it's the team, that they're the problem. Because this is where we focus on the problem that really isn't the problem. I know that sounds weird, but that's what we do. And one of the things that we don't realize is that when we have these patterns that continually occur in our life, they're usually things that are there to show us what work we need to do. So there's one big question you can ask yourself through the example that Yvonne gave you, and that is, who in my life, when I was younger, didn't show up for me? And have a look back through your life and see how many times you felt like people didn't show up for you. And so what you then had to do is you then have to keep doing everything. And that's where the fatigue comes in, the stress comes in, and you just feel like you can't rely on anyone, and you think the problem with it is within the team. Let me tell you, your team is probably very capable, or your business partner is probably very capable, but this is a pattern that is being played out in relationships over and over again, and here it is in your business. And so if you can work with this particular belief that you have, that people are going to not show up and they're going to let you down. That's the big thing. People will always let you down. Then you're going to make a big difference to what goes on in your team and in your business.
So this is what I say with all my business owners and executives. Before you move on to employing another team member, changing that team member, or if there's been a breakdown in a business relationship, to really start thinking about, I need to do a bit of change work on myself. I need to look at these unconscious patterns playing out, because inevitably you will start a new business with another business partner or no one, or bring in another team member, and the same thing will play out at some point, because you haven't changed how you relate to other people in a duo, like the business partnership, or in a team. So the more you can work on yourself and that belief that Sue mentioned, that's when you will start to see dynamics in the team and also in how you relate to people in business change.
Yeah.